Gary Neville noticed that Declan Rice picked a fight with Virgil van Dijk shortly after Mikel Arteta barked some orders at his players. The Arsenal midfielder faced off against the Liverpool captain towards the end of the first half, lifting fans at the Emirates Stadium from their seats. Rice and Van Dijk exchanged a few words, igniting a brawl in the middle of the park. Anthony Taylor tried his best to defuse the situation, while the England international angrily gestured towards Jeremy Frimpong, who was down in the Gunners' box. The Reds defender had appealed for a penalty a few moments prior. Rather than getting up to defend the counter-attack, Frimpong stayed on the floor, holding his ankle. Arsenal didn't kick the ball out, nor did Taylor hold play, which clearly bothered Van Dijk. Interestingly, as the Gunners progressed the ball into the Liverpool half, Neville pointed out that Arteta had spurred his players on. Speaking on Sky Sports from the gantry at the Emirates Stadium, the Manchester United legend said, "Arteta has just come out and said, 'Release yourselves.' It's just started to go for them a little bit. The crowd have gone quiet, and they need to inject a bit of urgency into the game." He said to his forwards players, "Get at them, they were sitting off before." Then, at the next break in play, Rice and Van Dijk made their feelings known. Neville had anticipated Arsenal to leap out of the gates following Manchester City's draw to Brighton on Wednesday night. "Huge," said the Sky Sports pundit. "What a game if you're an Arsenal player or fan. Massive opportunity, but there is a long way to go. Man City are still a dangerous opponent." The North Londoners headed into Thursday night's clash with a 5-point lead at the top of the Premier League. Neville added, "What a chance this is. Everything is falling into their lap." The difference this year is in previous years. There's always been a flaw. The big thing is this season, when they lose players now, they have the material to come in and back it up. They have really bolstered everything now. They covered every base. There is a long way to go and a big job to do, but they should be winning Premier League titles. PEN pals Declan Rice and Virgil van Dijk in heated confrontation over controversial penalty shout during Arsenal vs Liverpool. Jeremy Frimpong lay crumpled in a heap at the other end. Declan Rice and Virgil van Dijk were involved in a heated confrontation at the first half of Arsenal's clash with Liverpool at the Emirates. The pair exchanged words after the Gunners had played on despite Jeremy Frimpong lying in a heap at the other end. Frimpong, 25, appeared to twist his ankle in a coming together with Piero Hincapié. Referee Anthony Taylor did not give a spot kick, and with Frimpong suffering with a head injury, Taylor also opted against stopping play for the Dutchman to receive treatment. After deciding against putting the ball out, Arsenal came close to opening the scoring at the other end via Leandro Trossard. At this point, there was some lame jostling between Rice and Van Dijk. The Arsenal midfielder in particular momentarily looked incensed, although the potential flashpoint calmed down very quickly. It appeared that some Liverpool players were unhappy with Arsenal stopping to allow Frimpong to receive treatment. Whistler Taylor did not see a need to caution any players involved in the brief skirmish. Frimpong eventually got back to his feet and was able to gingerly shake off his knock. The incident occurred with the match goalless on 36 minutes. Liverpool came the closest to scoring during an underwhelming first half when Conor Bradley hit the crossbar following a defensive mix-up in the Arsenal defence. But neither side could break the deadlock ahead of the half-time interval. And it was the same story in the second half, with neither team able to find the back of the net, with the match ending 0-0.